Wednesday, August 8th. Got a lot to do tonight. Let's start by cleaning up this absolute disaster from my parking brake escapades the other day. Alright, that's done. First actual work. Lost a little bit of rear differential fluid when I did the parking brake the other day, so I need to check and add, I imagine, a bit.
Looks like it got a leak. Not low at all. I could use the top off. Ultra Guard 75 W90 full synthetic. Oh, nope, that's about perfect right there. Alright. Alright, is that back on? On this one, I just absolutely could not get that out, so I said fuck it and drilled it. Now I gotta fix that.
Kiss? Wow. Bye bye.
Back to school season. Enjoy including.
Come on. Fuck's sake.
Of course I removed the wrong ones, 'cause I'm a dumbass. Good job, Corey.
Fuck. Quarter 20, but it's what I got. Not even stainless.
Oh well. Don't really care at this point.
So it was me in the emergency room yesterday. More precautionary. We were on a job. I should have done some video of the job, but I didn't. It was a barber chaired oak. Storm damage, about 3 months old. Trunk was sitting about 20 feet up in the air. But I was knocking brush out of it, just narrowing it down to take out supports. Didn't realize it, but came across a hornet nest and got stung on the hand. So I jump out of there, and that was my first sting by a hornet. Those motherfuckers hurt. That was no joke. So we put the job on hold for a bit. My boss came out with some wasp spray. We took care of the wasp, finished the job. But as we were packing up, my chest tightened up and my breathing was labored. So I did a little reading. I knew what anaphylactic shock was, but I didn't know the symptoms or anything like that. Initially, I wasn't going to go to the hospital. We started driving to the next job, and it was still real tight and kind of not difficult to breathe, but more difficult than it should have been. And with the possibility of, falling over dead, my life is pretty good right now. Love my family, love my job, love my girlfriend. Not really wanting to die. So I figured, fuck it, it was a precaution. I'm just going to go to the ER. Doctor said, it wasn't anaphylactic shock. It was the venom causing stress on my body, but not enough to cause the shock. So they gave me a steroid shot and sent me on my way, and, I apologize for wasting their time. Just not really something I was wanting to risk. 2 years ago, I cut through that hive and got stung like 50 times by honeybees. I didn't notice any tightness in the chest or anything like that with all the honeybee stings. But yeah, this hornet, one sting, and I guess it got to me. Anyway, time to do some more work on the truck. Currently what I'm doing is fixing the headlights again. State of Illinois, if you're listening, your roads are fucking shit. I know you have like this massive debt because apparently you're horrible with money, but you need to take care of your roads. They are rattling my truck to pieces whenever I drive to visit my girlfriend. So it actually broke a headlight mount and popped out my turn signal. So let's take care of that. So yeah, all the freaking rattling actually broke the side out of this plastic here. So now this won't stay snapped in. It actually popped my bulb out. Oh, and there it goes. And it's broke. That's alright, I got new ones anyway.
Oh, hey, it didn't break.
Imagine that. So, gotta figure out how I'm gonna mount this in here. Yeah, might as well do this first. because it's not seeing the resistance from an incandescent and from an LED, which is too low, it thinks that there's still a light out. Thankfully, I still have the other one. So I'm gonna have to do like on the back, solder in some dummy resistance loads. That's not for today. I'm gonna come up with a more permanent solution later, but I just don't have time tonight. So for the moment, let's get this zip tie. Well, that guy's up next. I'll just replace them all though. So I got 3 new ones, actually 5 new ones for the sides as well. Figure while I have it off, I might as well just go out and clean it up a little bit. See if I can get it a little prettier. Awesome, none of them work. That's a problem for another day because it's like 9 o'clock Sunday night. I gotta work tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll just order new lights altogether. Tuesday the 14th, took this guy to work and climbed to it for the first time. Deadwooded 2 pin oaks. It's awesome. The thing is great. I mean, it's so light you barely feel it on your saddle. I elevated like 2 8-inch diameter limbs on these oaks and didn't have a problem. Definitely helps that I put a decent chain on there. So yeah, I'm liking this thing so far. I did some reading on the light bulbs on the roof, and both the O'Reilly and AutoZone websites are wrong. It doesn't take the 194's LED or incandescent. It takes PC 194. Apparently these plastic mounting brackets are soldered to the light itself. And between my local O'Reilly and AutoZone, all they had was 2. So at least I can get 2 up there, and I'm probably just going to order new lights for the top anyway. And I picked up a resistor set for the front blinkers, but that's low on priority list. It looks like the connections are actually on the sides. Hey, Dad.
You saw today?
Yeah. I like it. Yeah, it's nice and light. I wonder if I fold those out to make contact. It'll work. Like so. No go. Oh well, at least I can replace the 2 outer ones for now. So I've always had a leak somewhere around here. I've always assumed was power steering fluid because I do have a power steering fluid leak. But since I checked the rear differential, that's why I decided to check the front as well. No bueno. So yeah, I got a leak in the front differential. So definitely a good thing I thought to check it. Fun times. Let's go and kind of clean up around here, and then maybe I'll be able to find where it's coming from. My camera locked up, so I'm not sure where I left off, but now I gotta fix a leak in my front differential. Well, actually now I've gotta go spend 3 or so hours editing this video. Fun times. Have a good one, humans.